This is the Milo Beasley Show. This is the Milo Beasley Show. There's only one thing you need to know. This is the Milo Beasley Show. And now, here's your host, Milo Beasley.
Leon, this is what I talked to you about earlier this week, so I don't know if we have anybody else that wants to join in. So, behind me up on the screen, as it says, fight. Famous ad icons are in a fight to the death. So I matched up some famous ad icons that you might be familiar with, and we're going to discuss who would win in a fight. All right? So here we go. So here's our, or you know, until one fall. All right. So our first fight, our opening match, is Big Boy taking on Colonel Sanders.
Whoa.
Now this is both of them are each holding their food, their respective food items. Big Boy holding the giant sandwich, Colonel Sanders holding his fried chicken. So Savannah.
This is actually funny because I was gonna say this, but I was gonna let you finish, and it just popped up. I was gonna ask if the Colonel was gonna be involved in this.
Of course.
So who would win an opening match? They're not doing anything too super fancy, but they want to welcome people to the show.
Right.
You know, this is what you're getting a little taste of. I'm gonna go with the Colonel. He's got a cane.
Leon?
So, first and foremost, I don't want to call the graphics department into question here, but this is clearly not the scale, as Big Boy is massive compared to Colonel Sanders. So first of all, height and weight advantage. His name is already Big Boy, so that gives you a strong indication of his style. It's going to be aggressive, it's going to be big. Furthermore, Colonel Sanders is what, like 150 years old? He dresses like he was in the Civil War.
Yes.
Okay, so clearly he is very old.
Right. But like Savannah said, he has the cane. However, Big Boy has the slingshot.
He does.
See, it's in his back pocket. You can't see it. You can't see it. Just like a referee, he gets overlooked, and next thing you know, he's using the slingshot. So Leon.
Yeah, massive hamburger in his hand as well. I mean, that's a weapon. He's coming fully loaded. And I know that he has a cane as a weapon, but that's also a strong indication that he can't brawl.
Or can he? So I'm guessing you're going Big Boy then.
I'm going Big Boy.
I'm gonna go with Colonel Sanders.
Popularity.
Because old age and treachery overcome youth and skill. Thank you, Willie Nelson. All right, our next match. The Hamburglar versus the Hand from Hamburger Helper. Leon, I'll let you start off.
That's just a glove.
So
we don't fit. That's the point.
But the glove is alive. So like, if the glove were to fight the Hamburglar, each of them love the hamburger of some sort, some variety.
I'm not sure who would win in this fight, but I feel like a strong component of the fight would be the helper putting himself on the Hamburglar's hand and then punching himself in the face.
Hand to a claw.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be part of the fight.
Yeah, that's got to be a spot that they do.
Yeah. Plus, the Hamburglar is hardened in prison. We can see that. He's escaped
He
from
has
prison.
done time.
Yeah, and he's so hardcore that he's continued to wear the prison outfit for like 40 years now.
He's not afraid of the
no
man.
shame.
He's
He's
not
like,
afraid.
I've escaped, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
He's accessorized the outfit with a hat as well.
And there's no telling the number of crimes he may have committed in that time.
So are we looking at sweep over here with the
man
hamburger
versus glove? I think I'm going man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. And then again with the outfit, he's got a burglar mask on that he wears in broad daylight. He's not scared. He's not scared of anybody.
No.
And very crafty, I feel like. When you watch those segments with him, he's trying to find a sneaky way to get that burger. So.
We should have got to the fan. All right, so going back to that first match, hands up for Big Boy.
Which version of Colonel Sanders? Is it Dolph Ziggler Colonel Sanders?
No, it's just Colonel Sanders. Old man Colonel Sanders. Yeah, so hands up for Big Boy. Hands up for Colonel Sanders. All right, so this match, hands up for Hamburglar. Oh man, surprising. Hands up for Hamburger Helper Hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
2.
There was one hand for him. Just like he has.
All right, next match. We have Captain Crunch taking on the Marlboro Man.
This one's easy.
I mean, both of them, I mean, maybe they put their hats on the line, I don't know.
Hat versus hat.
Hat versus hat. So
Oh,
Leon,
no. We have proof.
this is the Hamburger.
Hamburglar.
Holy crap.
Actual
Cheers.
hamburger.
Holy crap.
We voted for you that you would win your
Who would
match.
win in a fight with you? Can you come around over here so we can get you on the camera?
Fantastic.
Live
So
action.
if
Now
you
we
were
could-
if
we
you
could
were the
literally
fight
ask
if you were the fight the Hamburger Helper Hand, who would who would win in a fight?
No contest, rubble, rubble.
There you have it. There you have it.
Very
All right.
crafty, Hamburger.
Hamburger helper, if you're out there, I'm coming for you.
Oh.
Carry
Almost
Park
made it
North
on
Carolina at 3 o'clock.
Nice.
Oh gosh. Oh man, this just got real up
It
here.
got really real.
All right, so Leon, Captain Crunch versus Marlboro Man.
First of all, Marlboro Man is dead. What I meant by that
gonna cut
was
that.
he did a bunch of smoking.
There's a PSA against smoke.
And since Marlboro Man did a bunch of smoking, there's no way in hell that he's going to be able to go the distance.
Right, his cardio is
He's
going
going
to
to
be
lose
shot.
real quick, go downhill real quick. And if you've ever seen Captain Crunch, yeah, he looks pretty old, but that dude is on a ton of sugar.
Plus,
He's out of control.
I'm gonna agree with you because Captain Crunch is clearly a military man who has military training.
Tactical.
Right.
Right.
Marlboro Man looks like he just spends a lot of time alone smoking.
Right. But he's pretty hardened though, right?
Yeah, no, for real.
So Savannah, what do you think?
Planes, maybe?
At first, I was gonna go Marlboro Man. He looks like a tough guy.
Absolutely.
He probably has a gun on him somewhere.
This
But
is
then-
true. I didn't think about that.
Big
He's a
eye.
cowboy, you guys.
It's probably
But
all.
then I thought of it in wrestling terms, and I would have to go with Captain Crunch. If they were both in their prime, I'd go with Captain Crunch.
All right.
Yeah. Good.
All right. So show of hands, Captain Crunch. Show of hands, Marlboro Man. All right. That's pretty even. I think that was pretty even.
It was.
All right, so next match. Battle of the Big Men. The brawny guy taking on the Jolly Green Giant. Now, what people might forget is the brawny guy he's not just 6 foot. Like, he's like,
He's like
he's
Paul
like 200.
Bunyan,
Yes,
basically.
he's basically Paul Bunyan.
Yes.
So, Savannah, brawny guy versus Jolly Green Giant.
This one's tough. This is like Hogan Andre, okay?
Big John Studd.
This one probably goes to like a time limit draw, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the women in the crowd would definitely be behind the brawny guy. I think he was created, what was it, the 50s, for the stay-at-home moms have something to look at while they're cleaning. Oh, brawny guy.
Everybody likes a bearded guy
Yeah.
in a flannel shirt.
Right.
Does he have an
Hard to
axe?
resist.
It's what I've tried to get by on for years.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it works out well for you so far.
So Leon, what do you think, brawny or Jolly Green Giant?
A couple factors here. One, there's a lot of bad blood here because the brawny guy's entire job is to cut down trees and produce paper towels. I feel like the Jolly Green Giant is going to be gunning for him. That's plants, baby, and he
Right.
controls the plants. Furthermore, he also has Sprout, and that's some significant outside interference. People forget that Sprout, number one, exists, and he's also much larger than a normal human being.
I forgot. I forgot.
Right, and if he can make one sprout, then he can theoretically.
Make many more. I'm
But-
assuming he could make thousands.
I'm also going to go under the assumption that the brawny guy has an axe.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a good point.
So, I mean,
No, this is not a weapons match, though.
anything is a weapons match if the referee isn't looking.
Replica.
All right, so show of hands for the brawny guy. Oh man. Show of hands for Jolly Green Giant.
Almost a clean
Oh
sweep.
man.
I'm going Jolly Green Giant too.
Yeah.
He's like a sexy male poison ivy.
Swamp.
Oh, good point.
Swamp.
I just want to know what's under those leaves.
All right, so next match.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Jesus, I forgot I did
This
this.
is probably my favorite one so far.
The Noid from, was it Domino's, right?
Yes,
From Domino's, taking on the Pillsbury Doughboy. I mean, I think, so the Noid is clearly on crack or something, right?
He was
Oh, yeah.
really hyperactive, wasn't he?
It was the 80s. It was
Super,
cocaine.
right? So,
Definitely cocaine.
right, but Pillsbury Doughboy, I would think would be difficult to hurt, right?
He looks like he could absorb a lot of blows.
Right.
Well, Noid looks like he could absorb a lot of blows. Still a toss-up there.
All right, so Savannah, who are you taking in this fight?
Oh man. Everyone loves the Pillsbury Doughboy, but I might have to go with the Noid. He's super hyperactive. I'm
Right.
sure eventually that runs out, but I think it would wear out the poor little Doughboy, and he would be able to get that 3 count.
Do you feel like the Doughboy's got the cuteness factor where you're like,
I was
"Oh,
gonna say
man,
that.
I don't want to hurt this guy. Look at how cute he is."
He's gonna feign an injury
Poke him in
and
the
prey
stomach.
upon
Yeah.
his
Humanity.
humanity.
This is our definitive babyface heel match,
It
I
is.
think, right
It
here.
is.
Like,
The Noid's name literally says Noid. Like, man, I'm very annoyed when he's around.
but just like FSCW wrestlers, he would be fighting for pizza. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
going
those
to go with Pillsbury Doughboy based on the fact that the Noid is eventually going to tire himself out,
Yeah.
trying to hurt the Pillsbury Doughboy. So,
Talking about staying power, I mean,
Yeah.
the Noid has not been around for a long time. He had a brief comeback a couple years ago.
but does the temperature of the building play into effect? If it's an outdoor show
Risen dough.
underneath the sun, Pillsbury Doughboy could be a quick end. So, show of hands for if you think the Noid would win this contest.
Noid fans over there.
Big time Noid.
Raise your hand if you think Pillsbury Doughboy walks out with the victory. Man, this is pretty
Split.
close too. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it deserves a rematch.
Rematch? Yeah.
To do a rematch.
Well, we're gonna have to take this one. We're gonna program down the road. All right. So our next match, Mr. Clean versus the KoolAid Man. All right, Leon. Since you have the baldness going, I'm gonna defer to this for you for the first pick.
So, Mr. Clean being one of the top annoying things that people will call you when you're bald.
Right.
It's like probably top 3, if not top 1.
Right.
I mean, obviously puts in a little bit of time in the gym, so it's a little bit of a compliment if you're a bald guy. You're like, yeah, you know, he's got some size on him.
Right.
Magic Eraser is a great product. Clearly, that can wipe a lot of stuff out. But
can he
also,
lift? Can he slam the
I don't
KoolAid
think he
Man?
can slam the KoolAid Man. Furthermore, KoolAid Man is made of some kind of incredible glass.
Right, it's not-
that can smash through brick walls. Not to mention, he is made of liquid, possibly. is the glass some sort of containment unit for the liquid, which is KoolAid Man, or is it the other way around?
We had this question the other day. Is KoolAid Man the pitcher or is he the liquid inside?
I think he would be the pitcher, right?
I want to say that, but I almost feel like he's the liquid and he's contained in some sort of amazing glass suit.
He's the pitcher.
He's the pitcher.
Yes.
Yeah?
We've gone to the fans. It is the whole
Right, the
container.
Kool-Aid would almost be like his blood.
Oh,
I have commercial evidence.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, but when you buy Kool-Aid, you don't buy the fucking pitcher. Whoa!
You better have one at home
You buy the
already.
powdered drink.
This is true. But he's the Kool-Aid Man. He's not Kool-Aid. He's the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah. So maybe he's both. He's some sort of hybrid.
It has to be both.
So are you going with Kool-Aid
I'm
Man?
going Kool-Aid, man. First
So
of all,
that-
he can go through brick walls. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Win.
that's.
We have no indication that Mr. Clean is anything but human.
True.
But he just shows. Is he human or is he like a genie that just like shows up randomly?
You're
Could
right.
be some sort of gym.
Right. Right. He clearly has some magical powers.
He's a gym of some kind.
Yeah. I think we talked about somehow this was brought up a few days ago, and we talked about the Brawny Man and Mr. Clean, same purpose. Housewives in the 50s need something to look at while they're cleaning. They've been Mr. Clean. He goes to the gym, he works, it's a nice tan. Look at that tan.
But look at the eyebrows, they're white, so he definitely has some age on him.
Yeah, he's got some wisdom. Also, when you stop and think about it, I feel like if they were to go to war, if they were to battle out in the ring, I feel like, you know, the KoolAid man, he's sloshing around a little bit, some KoolAid gets onto the mat. I think the OCD of Mr. Clean kicks in, he's trying to clean that up. KoolAid man gets the advantage, you know? Like,
I didn't even think about
yeah, yeah.
that.
That's good.
OCD of Mr. Clean would be his downfall.
We